I'm here with Charlie Lee. You're the creator of Litecoin and Coinbase. I just wanted to get your thoughts on some of the recent news related to Bitcoin, obviously Mt. Gox and now Flexcoin and different, the ups and the downs of cryptocurrency and how you think Litecoin plays into those situations.
So I mean, Bitcoin has gone through a lot of bad news recently, with Mt. Gox, the transaction malady problem. I think it's just a natural, just like evolution of the currency. Um, so people are trusting way too much money, way too many bitcoins with a company that um, is not. It has shown to be pretty incompetent in terms of creating an exchange that can support all those users and actually holding on to the coins. So it's unfortunate, but it's like a learning experience. I think Bitcoin will survive this, and it's bad for the users that lost a lot of money, but for the whole, for Bitcoin, it's kind of good to for people to realize to not trust companies that they shouldn't trust, and to learn from this and improve on Bitcoin.
So just a
Yeah.
couple of bumps in the road on the way
Yeah.
towards a brighter future of cryptocurrency.
Yeah, I mean, we've gone through a lot of bumps in the Bitcoin kind of history, right? And a lot of it had to do with Mt. Gox. Mt. Gox has quite a few spectacular failures and hasn't killed Bitcoin, and the last one probably will hopefully killed off Mt. Gox, but not Bitcoin. And in terms of with Litecoin luckily hasn't had any of these problems. So it's luckily Litecoin's kind of just riding the coattails of Bitcoin and getting more and more popular and not having the bad stigma with respect with Bitcoin right now, which is good. Yeah.
For the viewers who are new to Litecoin, could you explain in what ways Litecoin is similar to Bitcoin and what ways it differentiates itself?
Um, so Litecoin is based off the same code base as Bitcoin, so it's very similar. The difference is I wanted to create silver to Bitcoin's gold, so I want to create something that's more plentiful, that's more lightweight. So it has four times as many coins as Bitcoin, the same distribution of coins. Like every 4 years, it gets mining rewards gets halved. The other difference is it's four times faster in terms of confirmation times. So sending Litecoins, each confirmation would happen on average 2.5 minutes as opposed to 10 minutes for Bitcoin. So it feels more lightweight. Feels transacting in Litecoin feels faster. If you ever send Litecoin to someone, they get a confirmation pretty much immediately. Um, and another difference is just want to make sure that Litecoin's mining algorithm is different from Bitcoin, so it's not competing for the same set of miners. So Litecoin uses script versus Bitcoin's 256 SHA-256D, um, and script makes it so that people can mine. Right now, the Bitcoin miners are all using ASICs, and Litecoin miners are using their GPUs. So the idea is to be, I guess, more decentralized, having a larger set of miners.
Do you see the model that Litecoin is putting forth to be something that is going to continue to be replicated, or do you think Bitcoin will continue to be the model?
What do you mean by that?
Well, just in the sense of future cryptocurrencies, the creation of more alt currencies, do you think that they will stay closer to the Bitcoin model, or something like Litecoin that's released more often is more plentiful and things like?
I think the different. One interesting thing is all these newer alt currencies, they're all cloning Litecoin as opposed to Bitcoin.
Okay.
And I think they're all trying to do different. I mean, some of them are obviously like scams or pump and dumps, aren't really doing anything interesting. The ones that are doing more interesting things, some have like a lot more coins, some have a lot less coins, and just doing something different. So it varies. It's all over the board.
Awesome. And where do you see the future of cryptocurrency? Some are calling 2014 the year of Bitcoin or the year of cryptocurrency in general. Where do you see us in a year or the next few years from now? How cryptocurrency and blockchain can change the world?
It's really hard to predict. I mean, cryptocurrency is growing so fast. So one thing I do know is there's always going to be alternative currencies. So Bitcoin likely will be number one cryptocurrency. There will be number two, number three, number four. The good ones will bubble to the top and will be used. So one thing about Litecoin is we actually have a strong development team working on it that actually helps with Bitcoin development. We Things we change actually helps Bitcoin, so it's a very complementary coin, and we work together. So in the future, um, as you can see already, Bitcoin is getting more and more adoption by the masses, and more merchant adoption. So people actually have a place to spend their bitcoins, and lots of places to get bitcoins. Same thing will happen with Litecoin. You already see, like, recently BTC China is just launched Litecoin exchange. You see more and more exchanges supporting and more merchants supporting Litecoin also. So in like, I guess, there's always going to be a lot of bumps on in the road, like the Mt. Gox stuff, but the future is very bright for cryptocurrency.